So yeah, excellent stuff. This one is a pretty strange one. This is a Digipart release. It contains both the original Halloween and Halloween 3. A strange combination, but there you go. It's a French release. It's a good one to have. It's a little bit tatty. The outer box and stuff is a little bit tatty. I hate that pumpkin, smiling pumpkin on the cover. It really kind of puts me off it a little bit, but it is what it is. Next up is the French, I think it's the Anxiety release of the original movie. I actually quite like this release. I think it's pretty cool. Nothing, in terms of, filmography, that kind of thing. Nothing really. It's pretty basic release, to be honest. I do like the cover though. I think the cover's pretty cool. Next up is the red edition of the original movie from Germany. You can see the pumpkin in the middle and then Michael's face on each side of that. I had to look 2 or 3 times to actually, get what the cover was actually about, but then I noticed it. So like I said, it's a German release. It's the red edition. Nothing too spectacular about it. Nothing in terms of extras. But yeah, it's a cool release all the same. Next up is the Marketing Films extended TV cut. Marketing Films extended TV cut from Germany. Another one. I really love the cover for this. Really, really cool. And of course, there you have the back. Some cool images on the back as well. Really cool stuff. Next up is a cheap and cheerful French release of the original movie. I know I say I hate that smiling pumpkin on the front, but it kinda grows on me after a little while. It doesn't really. I actually like that cover, to be honest. I think it's pretty. It's just another basic French release. There's nothing too much to it. Some really cool images on the back. Really cool stuff. Next up, the original movie is my Umbrella Blu-ray release. This is actually a really pretty good release of this. Actually, Umbrella did a great job with this. This one is actually still sealed. I have no plans to open it, as I have so many other releases of it. It's region free. Some really cool images on the back. I don't plan to open it. I'm going to keep it sealed. I actually quite like the Umbrella edition. Really pretty cool. I love, obviously, the cover art is just iconic. This one I really love. This is my French release. Comes with a slipcase. This one is now out of print. This release is really, really quite hard to find at a decent price now. I picked this up from someone on Facebook who sold it to me pretty cheap, and now it's long out of print. You can't get it now, really. You can't get it for a decent price, or it's just not available any longer. Has a couple of extras on there, but I love the cover. I think the cover is really cool. And comes with a slipcase, which is excellent. Next up is we're going into documentary territory. This is a fantastic documentary. If you are a fan of the Halloween franchise like me, and you do not have this, or you have never seen this, I suggest you watch it. It is a fantastic documentary. It's one of the best around. probably is the best documentary, probably the best definitive documentary I have seen for the film and for the franchise. You know, really is excellent stuff, brilliant. Halloween the Inside Story, and excellent cover art as well. Michael at the top of the stairs, cool. Next up is the 4-disc definitive edition, 25 Years of Terror. This is an absolutely stunning release on DVD. It really, really is cool. It has an absolutely shed load of extras. It has everything you could possibly need for the franchise on here. Comes with a little mini comic as well inside, and of course slipcase. It's the 4-disc release. Fantastic stuff. Everything you need to know about the franchise. So yeah, excellent release. Next up is the 2-disc release of 25 Years of Terror. Orange cover this time, and not the black one. Doesn't have as much extras obviously on this, but it does have the movie. It comes with Halloween Unmasked documentary, trailers, TV and radio spots. Also come out, of course, the documentary itself, 25 Years of Terror. So yeah, it is a decent release. Not quite as good as a 4-disc release, but you know, still a cool release all the same. So yeah, guys, that's it for my. You know, you've seen the original movie. I have the steelbook. I have it in box sets and stuff. You know, I have the digibook that you saw earlier, the 3 media books that I showed, the media books that I showed you of the original movie earlier. So yeah, that's the rest of the DVDs and Blu-rays that I own of the original film. So yeah, guys, lastly, we're gonna go on to my VHS. That's gonna be the last part of this whole Halloween franchise collection video. It's took me almost an hour and a half, more than an hour and a half already. Like I said, this will probably be uploaded in 2 parts, so we'll have to wait and see. But bear with me, guys, and we'll dig through the VHS next. Okay, guys, last but not least is my my Halloween VHS collection, all the stuff that I have in VHS from my Halloween franchise collection. So yeah, without further ado, we'll get on with it. This is one of my favourite editions, obviously. This is the limited edition orange VHS set from the US, from Anchored Bay. As you can just maybe see Michael's image on the front, and also has his face on the side. Really cool. I will do a video in time, just doing a little video on this itself. You know, the inside it, and you know what it comes with and stuff. So yeah, one of my favourite VHSs, the limited edition set. It's 2 cassettes. Also comes with a Halloween Unmasked featurette as well. So yeah, pretty cool stuff. It's limited to 40,000. This is number 15,097. Tells you at the bottom what it comes with. Lobby no. It does have a keyring. It comes with, you know, a couple of other things inside. So yeah, one of my favourites on VHS, the limited edition Anchored Bay orange tape set. Next up on VHS is this edition. special double feature edition, Halloween and Halloween 2, really cool stuff. So yeah, really excellent stuff. That's the back, of course. To me, just some cool images on the back actually. It's special double feature edition. Don't see it about much now, that one, to be perfectly honest. Next one up is the special widescreen edition on VHS. New widescreen digital transfer with original cinema trailer. Couple of cool images on the back, although this one is from Halloween 2. But yeah, a couple of cool images there on the back. So yeah, that's the special widescreen edition of the original movie, VHS. Next up is a cheap and cheerful 4Front Video UK release of the original movie. I actually quite like this VHS release. It's, as I said, it's pretty cheap, but it's got some cool images on the back, and also something quite handy. They've kind of misspelled. A lot of people know it as MYE. They've kind of misspelled his name on the back, but they've did that with the Channel 5 VHS release, which I will show you in just a couple of moments. But yeah, that's the 4Front Video release VHS. Another cool release of the original movie. This one I really love. I just love the iconic cover of Michael at the top of the stairs. I really like this one. Got some cool images again on the back, and as you can see, still has the old sticker from HMV years ago, $4.99. So yeah, cool stuff. I love that cover. Really cool, iconic cover on there. Next up is the Channel 5 original Halloween VHS release, The Night He Came Home. This one is another one that's pretty hard to come by these days, and again, as you can see, kind of misspelled his name on the back, but adds to the charm of the VHS, I suppose. A couple of cool images again on the back. I actually love that. It's a kind of more red. The cover, the pumpkin and the knife on the cover, it's more of a red than an orange kind of, So, that's that one. Next up is the old original media cut. This was originally a carton box release, but somebody has tore up what was supposed to be the carton box release and put it into a proper plastic VHS case. There you have the tape. Tape is in actually pretty mint condition, to be fair. It's still an excellent one to own in the collection. Just gives you some of the other titles that they had back then from media. So yeah, that's a small box that was meant to be the carton release of the original movie. We have the big box media Halloween release. Absolutely love this one. Really brilliant stuff. There you have the tape. Tape is in really pretty good condition for its age, to be fair. Just set it on here. Here's some cool images on the back. Laurie Michael, some really cool stuff. Big box media release of Halloween, the original movie. Really good stuff. There you have the spine. I absolutely love that cover. Great stuff. Next up is my big box X-Rental of Halloween 4. I'm still in the original silver MGM U8 as well. The tape is in absolutely mint condition. Really great stuff. I'd been after this. I got this on eBay along with the original Video Shop poster, so I was so happy to have this. So yeah, that's Halloween 4 Big Box X Rental VHS. Next up, guys, is just move these over a little bit. Sorry. Next up is Halloween 5 Big Box X Rental. The Revenge of Michael Myers. Really, really cool stuff. I love my big box VHS Halloween editions. Some of them are becoming quite hard to get these days, but so happy to have 4 and 5 on big box VHS. They're really becoming more rarer and rarer all the time. Next up, we have Big Box X Rental of H2O. Nothing, too spectacular about it. Of course, they also didn't start putting extras on like the way they did towards the end of VHS days, but, is what it is. Big Box X Rental of H2O. Next up is a big box rental copy of Resurrection. Nothing spectacular about it. It's the rental copy. Like I said, I'm not a big fan of the movie. Wasn't the greatest film in the franchise, but there you go. Okay, guys, on to some more. These are all small box releases. This is a US carton box release of Halloween 2. Not a massive, it's from Good Times, not a massive fan of the cover art, but you can't have everything, I suppose. There's the back, Good Times video, it is what it is. A cool little image on the back there, actually. There you have the spine, pretty cool stuff. Next up, small box retail release of Halloween H2O. Nothing spectacular to write home about on this. The tape is in pretty good condition. I'll just quickly turn it over. There you have the images on the back. So yeah, small box retail of H2O. Next up, small box retail of Halloween The Curse of Michael Myers. Picked this up recently, got it pretty cheap. Was quite happy to have it in the collection. Of course it is the theatrical cut, as we all know. So yeah, nothing really to write home about there. I love the cover art. The cover art is excellent. Next up, guys, is small box retail of Halloween 4 from Digital Entertainment. I love the cover for Halloween 4. There you have the back. A couple of cool images on the back as well. So, yep, Halloween 4, small box retail. Next up, small box retail of Halloween 3, which is 15 certificate, which is cut. I think this is a cut one. I think the one that has 18 certificate is the uncut one. So yeah, semi-video. It's a cheap, cheap put out, company. Still love the cover though. The cover's excellent. Next up, guys, is a small box retail of Halloween 2. One of the many ones that I have of Halloween 2 on VHS, DVD, Blu-ray. But yeah, this is Halloween 2. Couple of cool images on the back. Can't wait to get tore into watching my Halloween franchise collection in the next couple of hours. I will be starting that in the next couple of hours, so yeah, I'll get on with that. But yeah, Halloween 2 small box retail, VHS. Next up, guys, is small box pre-cert Thorny MI Halloween 2. Absolutely brilliant cover art, the pumpkin, the skull. You know, I always remember this sitting in the video stores years and years ago, always wanting to rent it out, and I was never allowed to. There you have the excellent back cover. Michael on fire coming out of the room in the hospital after the explosion. Certificate X, of course, as you can see up in the corner. X certificate. Like I said, it's UK pre-cert, and it's pretty difficult to open. And it's opening on the opposite side. The tape is in pretty good nick, apart from the label being all, you know, the label's had a sticker on it which has been ripped off, which kind of pissed me off. But, you know, you can't have it all, I'm afraid. You know, there you have the spine. Just let you see again the front. Yep, cool stuff. So guys, last but not least, for my Halloween franchise collection and my VHS collection of Halloween, is Halloween 3 UK Thorny MI pre-cert release. Yeah, so it's some really cool images on the back. This, of course, is cut. They cut this before they released it, which, you know, you can get it now uncut, but you have to. They've only released it here in the UK, I think, once uncut, and I think it's the 18 certificate DVD. I'm pretty sure that's the one that you can only get here in the UK that's uncut. So yeah, guys, that's basically it for my Halloween franchise collection. This has taken me well over an hour and a half. I think I'm going to have to upload this video in 2 parts, as I've already said, which I'm pretty pissed off about, but I'm using my phone this time, and it gets to a certain point and it reaches its maximum file usage or whatever the bloody hell it is, and then it automatically jumps onto another video to start another video, which I didn't notice to start with. But yeah, guys, that's it for my Halloween no, sorry, just before I go, I'll just let you quickly see I have some soundtracks of some of the films: Halloween 1, Halloween 3, Halloween 2, 4, and a John Carpenter film music collection. So yeah, just some soundtracks there. So yeah, guys, that's it for my Halloween franchise collection for 2017. I know it's been a bit of a mishmash of a video, but I had so much to get through, it was totally unbelievable. I didn't realise I've actually got that many until you set it all out and you actually see what you have. The Halloween collection is kind of getting out of control, but I still, as a collector, I still have that need to want more and more and more, till it gets to the stage it just becomes ridiculous. But being a collector, and being an avid collector of the franchise, I love the franchise.